Girl, we can't let me get divorced if I'm married. You tryna find all the emotions I bury. You tryna see who I am tonight, but I vary. Shit that I learned you can't learn in no library.
Rick, and Thaddeus on the beat.
Okay, so for this video today, I'm basically just gonna do like a little voiceover and explain to you what I'm doing and how I get myself out of a rut when I'm feeling very low on my mental health. At this time, I was getting ready to go to a Kim shoe show that she invited me to for Fashion Week, and I was just trying to pull myself out of my own rut. I was going through some very heavy suicidal depression at this time, and if you know, you know. If you don't, you know, shout out to me, I made it out. But I just want to have a brief little conversation as to some things that can help you out when you're feeling overwhelmed to the point where you no longer want to be living, literally. So now I got the whole professional voice out the way. What you're gonna need to do first things first is keep your physical busy. Normally people would be like, keep your mind busy, that too, but I felt like my body having a task was keeping me more alive than anything else. It sounds dramatic, but like, to be honest, finishing this makeup and just like looking at an end product of something that was beautiful was a good exercise for me. As you can see, there's times I would literally take a break and decide if I really was gonna keep going or not, because I really just didn't feel my best self. One, like if you could tell and at my lip, maybe when I finished blending this concealer out, you gonna tell like the week before I got my lip bust by me at a bar by mistake. Like, it was just a lot happening in 1 week. Matter of fact, the whole August was just the most ghetto thing I've ever done in my life. August, crazy. But just know, like, this lip like dwindled down after like 3 days. Like the first day of how this lip looked, you wouldn't even want to kick it with me, skate with me, talk to me, chat with me, follow me. You gonna want to block me. Here go the picture right here. Nutso. Just know, this night I was bawling, crying in the bar, child. Saturday. But even still, I process again whether I want to keep going or not, and somehow I just burst to kick myself to keep going each time, you know? But just know, throughout every pause I take, they were much needed, much necessary. It's okay to stop, reflect if you must, but the end goal should always be to keep going. Shit, if you gotta cry, cry, but like no one can ever say you stopped, you didn't, you know, like you can even tell yourself that you never stopped, you didn't fail, you didn't kill yourself, you know, you still here, you still mattered. I wanna let you know that you matter. I didn't think I mattered, and a lot of you reached out to me, over like 100 or so people, not to clock a number, but just to know there was enough people than I thought gave a shit about me that I never met or did meet. I'm sorry, I rolled my eyes. But I was really dragging myself like, wow, you really gonna keep doing your makeup? But anyway, obviously these people don't tell me this every day, how much I mean to them, but like it would have been a disservice to myself, my family, my friends, and all of you that are like my extended family to end my life because a boy decided he wanted to feel himself enough to treat me regular and like I didn't matter, with just lack of respect after a short while, you know. And I was blindsided and gaslighted. It happens to girls, you know, I feel it, but you know, it's unfortunate. I was pregnant and I wasn't able to keep it, and that's just me reflecting on holding back tears and rehearsing and re-spitting these images in my mind every time, you know? But like I say, ultimately the show must go on. I spent a lot of time thinking how I can make someone else feel the way I'm feeling, and thinking that was death, essentially. And that's just not the way to go out. Like, sometimes, well, being hormonal allowed me to be a little bit more in tune with the depth of things that weren't safe for my headspace than usual. But that's when you have to allow yourself to be open to the people that actually give a shit about you and do love you, and not focus more on what isn't going for you at the moment. Because as it sounds so like cliche, everything really does happen for a reason. If I didn't hit a certain amount of bottoms, I wouldn't know how to communicate to you all. I wouldn't know how to give my channel a new purpose, because I just felt like I was doing what I thought everyone was supposed to see and want on YouTube. Now I have like a whole new sense of direction as to what I'm really supposed to be doing, or to even give a shot at really trying, because you'll see in my next video, I feel like I just kind of coast instead of really giving my all. But that's life, you know. Life gives you ups and downs depending on how strong you are to see how well you'll make it out. You feel me? And it's up to you to not fail the test that God decides to give to you personally. All of our tests will not be the same. They may not feel the same, but they may have the same, you know, test and gauge in different ways and in different languages. And I just want to encourage you to not shy away from your tests, and don't ever think that death is the way out of your so-called test that you're in at the moment, you know? Don't over guilt yourself. I had a huge problem at this moment in my headspace of just constant carousel, circular guilt in my head, just running around my mind. You know, I can't keep a child again. You know, I'm feeling bad about that. I'm feeling bad about my freaking face. I got a bust lip. It's just too much, you know, and then emotions. But it comes a time where guilt becomes a prison for yourself, and just be aware that you could be your own jury, judge, and executioner. Everybody was put here for a purpose, and you may not know your purpose today, tomorrow, next week, or even at the end of this year. You may not know it, but just know that your purpose comes at a moment you rarely even chose for it to come. And sometimes people take it upon themselves to know it from jump, but don't ever look at someone else's journey or their book and feel like your book is already finished and closed just because it's not at the same timing of someone else's. You are your own. You are amazing. You that bitch. You that dude. I don't know how to say it, but just know I wouldn't choose leaving here ever again. It wasn't worth it. And I turned out pretty cute. I looked sad the whole day. Oh my God. And my Metro card stopped working this day. It was like on my own retrograde from August to September, child. But my nails was cute. Thank you for watching. I do not have a Twitter because the cretin that got me pregnant got my Twitter deleted. I think I may come back. I'm not sure what y'all think. But just watch me lip sync and all of that. But we have Instagram still, BREAKFAST Smalls. You know the name, you know the frame. Until next time. Yeah, look at that slow-mo. Girl, that nigga try to get me out the paint. Dope.
Can't never get involved in primary. You tryna find all the emotions I bury. You tryna see who I am tonight, but I vary. Shit that I learned you can't